picked up on the Mixmaster all the way back to 99.
I needed that set out yesterday, not today.
Hi, I'm calling to talk to you about your overdue credit card bill.
I'm sorry, sweetie. Daddy has to work late again tonight. We'll play tomorrow night, I promise.
Your account balance is $375.17.
Wishful thinking is great, but it's a myth.
The reality is, things are not going to be all right unless we make a change.
This video is about change.
For some people, change means an extra few $100s a month.
For some, a shiny new sports car.
For some, a brand new house.
And for others, it means taking control of their lives, living on their schedule, pursuing their dreams.
But how?
Go back to school?
Put in more hours at your job?
The stock market?
Your own business? Let's look at the options.
Option number 1, the stock market.
Capitalism at its finest, or legalized gambling.
Either way, the stock market is someplace where you can make a killing or be killed.
While millionaires are made every day, just as many lose their shirts. And remember the cardinal rule of the stock market.
Don't invest more than you can afford to lose. Option number 2, go back to school.
Millions of North Americans choose higher education as a means to improve their lives every year. An admirable and noble pursuit. However, it doesn't come cheap, nor does it guarantee a job upon graduation. And it's not always feasible.
The reality is, most people are already too busy to go back to school. Option number 3, work more hours.
Great idea, but does it really work?
If you worked 80 hours on your job next week, would your boss double your pay? If you could triple your productivity, would your paycheck triple?
And at what cost? More hours away from your family, your friends, your dreams. And option number 4, open your own business.
Statistics show that 96% of adults between the ages of 25 and 44 are looking to own their own business.
It's the new American dream. To be your own boss, to set your own hours, to do what you want to do.
Freedom. But at what price?
When most people think of owning their own business, they often think one word: franchise. A proven plan.
But unfortunately, with franchise fees ranging from $20,000 to $1 million, the average franchise is not for the average person.
And of course you'll need employees.
And insurance.
And a security system.
And accountants.
And suddenly you're working 6 or 7 days a week, opening the doors in the morning and locking them at night. And remember, the franchisor earns upfront fees and gets paid royalties based on gross revenue, not profit. The franchisor makes money whether you do or not.
Another choice is to become a freelancer or independent contractor. The freedom to take the jobs you want, when you want.
But the burden of marketing, negotiating, and collecting all ends up on you.
You could open your own shop or restaurant.
Of course, there's rent, advertising, and liability insurance to think about.
But what if there was a way to combine the proven success of a franchise with the freedom of an independent contractor
without high overhead, capital investment, or employees?
A system which is currently being used by such companies as
Citigroup, the largest financial services company in the world. Online pioneer Prodigy. GTE, Mattel, computer icon IBM, telecommunications giant Sprint and MCI, e-commerce phenomenons like Amazon.com, Real.com, and CDNow.com.
What do these companies know about business trends that you may not?
Why have these companies moved beyond the traditional marketplace and into a new form of product distribution?
It's simple.
It's called a personal franchise.
Some people call it networking.
Some people call it affiliate marketing.
Some call it referral marketing or person-to-person marketing or viral marketing. Call it whatever you want.
It's already a $23 billion a year business.
It's the business of word of mouth.
Small and large companies alike have realized that the single most cost-effective way of bringing products to market is through word of mouth.
And now, they're willing to pay you for it.
And that's where you come in. As a personal franchise owner, You can market the products and services of existing companies through word of mouth and get paid the commission. Instead of spending millions on advertising, millions on storefronts, and millions on distribution, these companies earmark those millions to pay their personal franchise owners, people just like you.
The model has been around for over 50 years. More than 9.7 million people in the U.S. alone are already acting as independent distributors, generating over $23 billion in revenue every year.
Over $23 billion generated by stay-at-home moms, college students, retirees, and serious business people.
All without the headaches of traditional business ownership.
No employees, no payroll, no storefront.
And it's something you can do in your spare time, at home.
In fact, the majority of people in this industry do just that. Working around their existing jobs, around their hobbies, around their kids. And yet they still qualify for the incredible tax advantages of owning their own home-based business.
People from every state in the nation are realizing that this is the best option for improving their finances.
Thousands have made it their full-time career.
Think about it.
No glass ceilings, no early retirement, no layoffs. This industry pays for productivity.
The more you put in,
The more you get out.
and the beauty is, you can leverage your time.
It's not about working harder. It's about working smarter. Because as a personal franchise owner, you are allowed to find others like yourself, people who want their own businesses, and get paid on their sales.
And it doesn't matter where you come from, where you went to school, or what color your skin is. Only one thing matters.
Your decision to make a change. If you're happy with the car you are driving, if you're happy with the corporate politics in your office, if you're happy with the amount of time you commit to your spouse, your children, your hobbies, then maybe this isn't for you. But if you aren't where you thought you'd be in the new millennium, if you don't live where you want to live,
If you don't see your kids as much as you would like, then maybe this is for you. Remember, less than 1% of Americans will retire financially free,
only 4% will retire comfortably.
and a staggering 95% will retire below the poverty level.
Don't buy the myth. The person who sent you this program has seen a company that they believe in. They've shared this with you for one reason. They value your opinion.
If IBM sees it, if Citibank sees it, if Amazon.com sees it,
Don't you think it's worth a look?